Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Is that the new shtick?
Is that the new shtick?
I'm
Jen.
Neal. I'm so thrown off. You can't do that to me. I'm Jen. This is Neal. We podcast about reality TV. Any and all. Mostly, I over-explain things.
And I mostly try to steer you back on track.
And occasionally, I will intentionally get Neal off on a tangent to see how well, like when you were in university and you'd ask the prof a question and they would go way off, like, into the universe. And it kind of gave you a mental break and you felt, like you can just sit back and listen. Sometimes I just love listening to Neal. Like, watch. No, I was going to do an example. I could just say the word golf. And
Scotty
Neal...
Scheffler.
No, not a word association. I retract my previous statement. Neal has no idea what's going on most of the time, despite me being the one under the influence. I take a gummy. Neal does not. This cat is out of control, and that's why we needed to podcast
Franklin,
today.
our boy cat.
The youngest. And boy, is he the youngest child.
He's very rambunctious.
He's over a year old, and
he's 2 years old.
Oh, no, he's 2.
When he is 3.
He's over 2 years old, and he's still fully in his kitten phase. I think he's too small for his size because he's a rag doll. But when you look at him next to the girls, the older girls, he's just as big.
He's just not fluffy like them.
Yeah, his coat is not. It'll be interesting come this winter when they get their winter coat to see if he fluffs out.
Oh, yeah.
This could be his first really fluffy winter. Right now it's been so warm, our favorite thing to talk about in every podcast episode. Because I'm Canadian, okay? So, A, Canadians love talking about the weather. B, they love talking about the weather. And C, we make a really big deal out of it when it's warm.
Yes.
I don't have air conditioning.
It's been like upper 80s, low 90s
One of the days the humidex feels like 104.
It was so bad.
I don't know how to explain to you and contextualize for you that 104 is very, very hot for me.
Like, I'm from suburbs of Chicago where you used to have very cold winters and very warm summers. Now the winters are basically gone, which is crazy. Global warming.
It's a piece of glass.
Oh. And they did not get as bad as what we just experienced this past week.
Like your heat?
I mean, it will be temperature-wise, but
you don't notice it because you're inside with air conditioning.
Yes.
The nights aren't as dreadful. It's so hard to sleep. The past couple days, it's still been warm, but the heat warning has ended. And the difference, the temperature at least drops. I'm going to go back to Celsius now because I don't know enough about Fahrenheit to not. So at our peak, it was feels like 40 degrees Celsius. I never want to see a 4 in the tens place. Like, 38 would have been, oh my gosh.
Yes.
We're staying in the house. 34 is too warm for me. 30 is too warm of a day for me. So the fact that it was at 40, anyway. Now the nights it has been dropping so that the inside temperature is getting down to 19. It's been dropping to like 14, 15 with like a nice breeze. Real windy one night.
Yeah.
Oh,
we tried watching a movie in the bedroom on the projector, and the curtains kept blowing, and we'd have half of the screen.
And as I like to call us, we're half-functioning millennials. So at separate times during the movie, we both got up, walked over to the curtain to do something to try and fix the problem. Like to propose not even propose, to attempt to enact a solution, and both solutions failed. We both half-assed it, and we spent the whole movie kind of not being able to see the full right side of the screen.
To be fair, it was a terrible movie. #Devour, starring Jensen Ackles in like 2004.
Guys, the American Tubi has a 2000s horror category. Pulse? Have you ever heard of Pulse? It's basically Kristen Bell as being Veronica Mars, but in like a techie supernatural horror movie with
Jen
Ian
won't let us watch
Somerhalder.
Pulse 2 and Pulse 3.
I did not say I would not let us. I can't
Direct
believe
to video.
I can't believe it got 2 sequels, even direct to video.
I think it made like $100 million.
What? How come I never heard of it? Where was I?
In
High school.
middle school or freshman
Wasn't
in
it
high
like
school.
2007?
I thought it was earlier than that. 2005, 2004.
Oh, I shouldn't have been missing horror movies in my high school years.
Okay, I don't. Maybe it just didn't.
We watched Fear.com. That movie freaked me out so bad when I first watched it, but looking back on the date on that, I'm pretty sure I was 13. So the fact that it was all about, like, basically torture porn.
That was the dumbest movie because it's like half of trying to be a ghost story and half trying to be a serial killer story.
Okay, but then how come we liked it when Black Phone did it? That's the point of Black Phone. The supernatural element is that the victims are crying out for justice.
Yes. Well, now they've gone full ghost stories, so I don't know.
But people are bothered by that, right? That he's going to be able to come back. So spoiler alert, there's going to be a Black Phone 2. It's a horror movie. Ethan Hawke, right?
Yeah.
Is the serial killer, and he is terrifying. The point of the movie is that his current potential victim is locked up in his basement. There's a like payphone down there, and it rings, and he picks it up, and it's the ghosts of the previous victims of the serial killer doing what they can to help him escape, like using their knowledge of the room and their time in the room before they were killed to help him survive.
Right.
Fear.com is basically girls are being kidnapped and killed on camera, like on the dark web. So we're trying to track down this sadistic serial killer who's filming all of this, but there's also a ghost, ... question mark. Are we mad at it because the ghosts actually show up and it tries to be scary? And at least Black Phone, even though they show the ghost, keeps a very, like, gray tone.
No, it's stupid because...
Please tell me.
The ghosts were killing people for no reason.
They had no other way to get their point across.
Than to kill them?
Maybe ghosts aren't in perfect control. If I was a ghost and I tried to wave to you, but I wasn't in perfect control of my body, what if I, like, shoved my fist through your throat?
Well, the ghost got the one girl to find the ghost's body, and she's like, oh, look, I found your body. And then the ghost was like, that's not what I wanted, and then she jumped out a window. So, like...
Okay, I guess I wasn't paying too much attention to the movie.
The ghost's purpose was to find the serial killer and get revenge.
But then, like, kill nice people in the process.
That were trying to, like,
Help
figure
her.
things out. So that part, it wasn't a cohesive story. I'm sorry.
It really?
It felt, no, let me finish this point. It felt like they tacked on the last 20 minutes, that part of the story that it was his first victim or whatever, and its spirit is trying to get him. They totally just added that on at the end.
Because someone watched it and was like, why
Yes.
is this a ghost story and also a serial killer story? And all. But, like, can we talk about how kind of advanced it is for the early 2000s as far as, like, computers go?
That and Pulse.
Yes. And Pulse was later.
Yes.
So give Fear.com some credit. Don't watch it. I'm not recommending it. I don't think it's that
Devour,
good.
the same thing.
Don't watch Devour either.
It starts as like a, hey, play this game, but then the game ends up really not mattering because it was all
also,
a ruse.
we're sacrificing, and it's really the devil, and...
It's so...
Yeah, it's supposed to be about, we are the pathway. So I thought it was going to go very Michael Douglas game.
Yes.
That's a movie from the 90s. Now I'm just over-explaining movies. That's a movie from the 90s starring Michael Douglas, who is like a super successful guy on Wall Street type of thing. Really boring, uptight life, buttoned to the collar. And his brother is like a fuck-up. His brother's played by Sean Penn, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he's a fuck-up. I think he's...
Well, he's like more...
He's not as successful. He's more adventurous.
Yes, he's more living in the moment. That's what I mean. Typical brother dichotomy. The older one has to be more responsible, etc., etc. He ends up participating in this game, and you have to do, like, ridiculous things, like commit crimes and... Sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And you have to, like, do crazy things. That wasn't supernatural. That was just a game. So when you hear Jensen Ackles is in this movie from the 2000s where he logs onto a computer and then he starts getting phone calls of stuff he has to do, that sounds cool.
But then it's not actually a game. Like, they made it sound like it was going to be a video game, but then they just call you, and they didn't even have him do anything.
True, we thought it was going to be like Stay Alive, like you were going to go into the video game. No, take the time to watch Stay Alive. I know we're all over the place with 2000s horror movies right now, but take the time to watch that. But also, I love Sophia Bush. I would rewatch My Bloody Valentine.
With Jensen.
I haven't watched it since I was a teen.
That's a great... I think that was... They ruined it because they tried to do everything in 3D.
Right. That was a big time for
that was
really inappropriate 3D
They did
movies.
a really good job of... Like, you knew who the killer was going to be, but they really did a good job trying to make it seem like they weren't actually the killer. Like, they really kept
Because it was a remake, so you can just look it up. But yeah, they really made it seem like they were going to change the storyline. Hey, which, by the way, we just watched the first 2 episodes of this current season of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
This is a big
Yeah,
reversal.
well, Jenny Han, the author of the book, came out and said, I'm not a stickler. I don't feel like a TV show has to follow the ending of a book. And she made a comment, does she really have to choose one of the brothers? So if this finale, and it's the series finale...
do you want me to burst your bubble? I saw another interview with the lead actress about this season. She said, I love how we've stuck to pretty much everything that's happened in the book.
Oh, so, I hope so.
So it sounds like the author was trying to create suspense that's not actually
there. Just bait people into watching it.
And it's going to be like...
Because if they pull... I'm going to finish my rant. If they pull a kissing booth, Joey King's character riding off into the sunset on her ex-boyfriend's motorcycle because she has found freedom and independence... I'm not going to make a threat.
She's going to end up with the guy from the first season.
Stop!
That's watching the whales. Oh.
Be right back. Neal, entertain the people.
Yes.
Keep them here.
So we are huge, and we've definitely talked about this before. We're huge horror fans. And we in Canada have a different release schedule than in America for like free streaming when movies finally come there to
Not
the different
even free, like we're paying.
Well, yes, to be able to watch it for free while paying for the streaming services,
which we should have access to every piece of media in the existence of the universe. Wouldn't it just be cheaper for storage to store it on these sites?
Yes, well,
we're losing media.
We get like drip fed one movie like every couple months, and it's super annoying. That was a really
dramatic way to illustrate that. Drip fed.
Yes, and there'll be like, Oddity will come out, which was a phenomenal movie, so and then
Sweet Hard Eyes we had to watch in America.
Yeah, with my VPN.
And we still had to
The dark.
Like, it was still on a subscription, like, not a common subscription
now it's on
service.
Crave here.
Yeah, now it's in multiple places, but that took a long time between when it got to the U.S. to when it got to Canada. And I feel like it took a long time to even get on U.S. streaming.
We're still waiting for Y2K to be in English in Canada, which is crazy. Like, it's not even in the new category anymore.
No. Like, when you go to Amazon Prime and see what just came out. We still haven't seen the new Final Destination. Neal won't let me spend money to rent it because we pay for so many streaming services.
We can just watch it in America.
And you know inevitably it will be available.
We're going to have access to all of it.
You're so okay with waiting.
Well.
Me too, within reason.
I will say, I don't know how it happened, but...
I'm listening, guys, but there are only 3 minutes of Quaxley left.
How I Met Your Mother. No. I Know What You Did Last Summer. The new one just came out this weekend, and my Reddit is full of posts spoiling the movie. And I'm like, I don't know where that came from. I haven't looked up anything about the movie.
And you're such a spoiler McGee.
Yes,
you're like, oops, I tripped and fell over this detailed description of exactly who does what and when.
Like, that's not going to be a hard movie to spoil, because it's, like, the same as the first one, so...
I don't know, but I think there could be an unexpected reveal, no?
Yeah, probably. But it's... A lot of people are liking it, so I'm excited to see that. Maybe it'll be in theaters, and that could be the movie. Or I'd rather see Fantastic Four at AMC, probably.
No, you spoke my language. As soon as you offer a horror movie at a movie theater, that's what I'm going to.
It should be in theaters. Well, I hope it's going to be in theaters by then.
My birthday is around Halloween, and like for years and years of my early adult life, there was a Saw movie released on or around my birthday every year. Yeah. Talk about feeding us. Every year for like many years in a row.
Speaking of Saw, Blumhouse has the rights to the Sawverse now.
Feed me more. That's what I'm saying.
But Tobin Bell's too old. What are you going to do? The only Saw movie you've made without Tobin Bell was an absolute unmitigated disaster.
Amanda's dead, right? She's been dead a long time.
Yes.
A long time. As not prequels.
Carrie's still there. And apparently they were going to bring Hoffman back, but...
I don't think you need Hoffman with Dr. Lawrence. I think, listen, it's 2025. Escape rooms are huge. Horror is in a resurgence. We need something to fill the R-rated horror category. Yeah,
Sinners is like the third... It's in the top 10 rated R grossing movies of all time. Come on.
Now, that being said, if it's going to be Spiral from the Book of Saw, Chris Rock, I'm so sorry.
Oh, God, the overacting.
Thank you for bringing it back. Thank you for being a fan. Love when celebrities and actors are fans of other properties and want to get involved with them. Don't ever do that again. No. Chris Rock, no. Oh, from Handmaid's Tale, and dude is attractive. I like him. I watched Handmaid's Tale.
The overacting in that movie was crazy. It's going to be hard to
Saw the twist coming a mile away.
It's going to be hard to make a successful Saw movie without Tobin Bell.
I don't think so.
It's not going to make money. You're losing the person. So 30% of the fans that go because they recognize Tobin Bell and it's a Saw movie are now not going to see it because they're going to consider it a knockoff.
Here's the thing. I think when you're talking horror, that you have a large enough horror base that Saw is always going to make money.
Okay.
Did Jigsaw not make money? I'm sure it still made money. That was the prequel, right?
Yeah.
Did Spiral make money?
Did Spiral even go to theaters?
It was COVID. We rented it on Redbox while we were in the States. Guys, do you even... listen. Listen. This man loves me. Do you even understand the amount of paperwork we had to do during the pandemic to be able to see each other in different countries? Do you know how many nights we had to isolate from our families if we were around each other.
Wild times.
I can't believe that existed. Okay, what was I looking up? Did Spiral, the Book of Saw,
look up highest grossing,
make money? No, I like to ask Google very specific questions. No. The Google AI that summarizes all the results. No. Spiral from the Book of Saw did not make a significant profit. It did surpass its $20 million budget, so it made its money back. It underperformed, earning only $40 million.
Oof. You have to at least get to $100 million in horror if you want a sequel, and your budget's under $30 million.
Making it the lowest grossing Saw film.
That's embarrassing.
Here's the thing, they could make it for less, though. Because besides your Carrie Elwes, you get to have no names.
The new one, the newest one, that couldn't have been more than $30 million to make.
Jigsaw.
No, the newest one, where he goes to Mexico.
10? I actually kind of like that.
Like, it was so...
Did Saw 10 make money?
I felt like it was super low maintenance.
$125 million worldwide. Okay. But I mean, that's good to even be released worldwide. There's so many countries you wouldn't even get released in as a horror movie. $13 million.
Exactly. You could watch that movie and say that was made
for $13 million
in like a 2-week filming period.
And I loved the warehouse setting.
Yeah.
All the different tools are just set up here like a fun house.
Yes. It was like a quickly made jank setup.
And you had to pay Tobin Bell for that. He
was probably 10 of the 13 million.
Right. So say he's not well enough to be in it. 13 million, you can do a lot with a set.
Yeah.
Though how expensive is Carrie? Is he expensive these days?
Probably not. No.
Right? Maybe. Maybe we're underestimating. I can't believe... that's a reliable movie.
You barely have to market it.
What year was that?
Wasn't that 2 years ago?
2023?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2023. Spiral was 2021.
So that was after COVID.
Right.
But just getting out of COVID, people are hesitant to see
Not going to... Yeah. So that's what screwed that up. I think name recognition probably also screwed it up. You shouldn't have called it Spiral from the Book of Saw. I think Saw needs to be the first word. You had Chris Rock
and Samuel L. Jackson, right? He was in the movie. And it was still terrible. You had the mom from Riverdale, Veronica's mom.
It was just so obvious. And I'm not going to get political. The storyline has always been about corrupt cops, but making corrupt cops the, only storyline is too much. Saw 10, everyone was related to each other in some way. They were all part of the same scheme, same company.
The insurance agency from, I don't even know, 6.
Right.
That was even Carrie, he's not a cop. He was just a doctor that was given the wrong x-rays.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to punish you. So same thing. The first one, they all had a connection. That's what works. The second one, they all had a connection and were trapped in a house together. That formula works.
Yes.
You need to have a solid storyline. Oh, he kidnaps the ones... Oh, man. I could do another Saw marathon, honestly.
Da-da-da.
Is it too soon? It's too soon. We've done it recently.
Da-da-da-da. We did watch all of them.
Okay. What are we watching today?
Well, today, now that we're 25 minutes in...
I don't... Weird.
Love Island UK. Everyone sucks.
We're behind.
Yeah.
But we want you to get on board with it, because if you were missing the type of messy drama, if you felt Love Island was giving drama that was exhausting, if you're looking for holy cannoli, these people are a mess, then watch Love Island. as in Love Island UK, but it's just called Love Island because it existed first. And it does it better, and it's always done it better. The season has the Snog, Marry, Pie challenge. They have, as Ian makes fun, they have a surprisingly well-budgeted competition this season because it's sponsored by the new Superman movie.
Gotta get those overseas ticket sales.
Right? They're gonna have a Casa Amor. They're gonna have a movie night. It's just, it did it so much better this season. And I know we talk about this all the time. You're at the whims of the consumer. There was so much voting power, you couldn't control what America did unless you were going to rig it. And you were at the whims of the Islanders, who you also couldn't control. As production, could you have well, maybe you should keep Charlie. Let's rewind and go back and imagine on Love Island USA this season they kept Charlie. Well, then Hannah would have stayed with Charlie. Who would have Pepe chosen? Someone else, so probably not Iris.
Dang. Yeah, who would they have gotten rid of instead of Charlie? I don't remember who it was.
Wasn't it Huda?
It might, yeah, probably. Yeah,
because it was her 2 times in a row.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, it probably would have done her good to get off the show.
Right? That's crazy. Listen, what did we watch?
What
was it called? We watched a movie with Danielle Panabaker.
Oh my gosh.
Also this was from 2010's horror.
This isn't even a horror movie. I wouldn't consider it a horror movie. It was about a stupid giant camera that would take pictures, and they would be 24 hours from that moment. So, you're seeing the future of a point where the lens was facing.
Which, you hear that and you're like, that's kind of a cool concept. They did not use it to the best of their abilities.
We're gonna illegally gamble.
They were betting on dog racing every day and posting the results so the 24-hour back version of them would see the results and bet with an illegal bookie. Literally do the lottery numbers once. What are you doing?
Crazy. Clearly none of them were smart enough to think. Well, you had a painter, a writer, and some dude that wasn't doing anything.
Don't judge the arts. I'm pretty sure he was making money from gambling. That was his job.
Okay.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. They were foiled because a piece of paper couldn't stick to a window.
I actually love that. I think that's so stupid that it's such an in-your-face to the they weren't likable. None of the 3 people were redeemable characters. So I think the idea that in the end, all 3 of them, spoiler alert for this movie we can't remember the name of, that all 3 of them got fucked over, good.
Yeah.
Actually, that just made me like it more. Went up half a point.
He just keeps going down. Because I still don't understand it. So, the way it worked. If you watch it and understand it, please let me know. Send me an email explaining.
We don't know the name of it.
So what?
A 2010
Danielle Panabaker. Just look her up.
Timeline movie.
Yes, it's really dumb.
I've never understood a timeline movie.
Love Island UK. Everyone just plays ping pong with each other, aka not with the actual game, but themselves.
Yes. Now, interestingly, so this is how far behind we are. We are in the Superman challenge right now. That's what we're paused on.
We're in the Megan went home on the July 2nd episode. So we're probably in the July 9th or July 8th range.
Yeah, so who just went home? The new guy?
Yes.
Because no one stood up to say they had a connection with him.
So we're almost 2 weeks behind still.
And then Alima went home because they asked, would anyone stand up because they had a connection with Billikis? And who stood up?
Connor.
Who, isn't he pursuing someone else anyway? Or is he actually pursuing
I think
Billikis?
he's actually pursuing her.
Tommy and... So not Emily, but the one who looked like her that they did a wife swap. What's her name? Emily? Wait.
Yeah, I think it is Emily.
So who went home? Megan. Oh, yeah, Megan.
Just as her and
Emily.
Connor got together, she got the boot for being the least liked Islander.
Yeah, while Emily was gone off. So Harriet. No, that's not her name.
Who is Harriet?
Come on, Helena. Helena is a real shit disturber. She wants Harrison, and he keeps breaking Tony's heart by kissing Helena and totally giving in to her. She also wants Harry, and this is a case where, who do I think she wants more? Probably Harry, but ultimately I think she just wants her cake and to eat it too.
Yes.
So Harry is currently partnered up with Shakira.
Shakira.
But, of course, Helena's going to him being like, we could go to the hideaway. Like, she's fully instigating.
Yes, she is, like...
She's the villain.
Yes, she is the female version of Harry.
Here's the thing. We haven't gotten to the point where Harrison is terrible, terrible, terrible. We got to the point where he kissed Helena. Tony was away on a date. She came back. He had kissed Helena again the day before Tony's birthday. And so she ended it. Tony I make fun of because she's the only American and she's so snippy and mean and sarcastic that Neal's like, they must think that this is how all Americans handle conflict. Like, if she's going to keep publicly calling it, and I know Harrison gets real shitty, so this is an interesting take to be shitting on Tony right now. But how long can someone take it if you're publicly calling them out in front of everyone during challenges, anytime you walk by? Like, they're playing a challenge where you name the least loyal, and she's like, Harrison, in front of everyone. She's like, just kidding, we're gonna go with Harry. But we know it's Harrison.
Right.
I think it's because her pride's so hurt, she needs to let everyone know she's mad. But the tough girl act, I think, is going to be really off-putting to Harrison. I know Harrison, like, sleeps with some random... Like, it goes bad for this dude. Like, to the point where they basically have to apologize for his behavior, right?
Well, the like, Women's Aid or something puts out a statement condemning the behavior on the show by the males. And it's you can tell... It's directed at Harrison.
Well, and Harry, too, I guess.
Well,
because he thinks it's funny. He and Helena just laugh about it. Like, the feelings of the people they're with don't matter at all. I don't like Shakira, but the way he talks to Helena when he's around Helena and the way he and his friends joke around about how much he likes her and how much he could get with her, and Helena said she can't wait to fuck me, pass it on. Like, he treats it all like a game. That's what Maya, the host, finally calls them out on.
Yeah.
She says to Helena, I wouldn't be laughing if that was my man. Like, she calls it out because they're not taking this seriously. But not in a, oh, I want to be an influencer type of way. In a, I'm self-centered and I don't give a shit and I'm going to have the time of my life.
But like, after they've already gone through it in this challenge, if Shakira just goes back with Harry, like, I don't want to victim blame, but you know who he is. You know how he is.
Yeah, through
Same
the
with
challenge,
Harrison.
It's really come out that Helena is really covering for Harry because Shakira's like, what, have you not shut it down? Because Helena makes a comment like, Harry should make up his mind. And Shakira says, well, what is he telling you? Because he told me that he shut it down with you.
Yeah.
And Helena goes, oh no, we did shut it down. But, like, there's obviously some tension between us. Like, they both got an answer for everything.
Yes.
It's crazy. And Dijon's My Meg, there's no way they last. My Meg, I think he's so full of it.
Pretty sure they're still together
Really?
in the show, yeah.
So we're really behind.
Apparently she gets a lot worse, too. Like, she becomes...
Well, she's Helena's biggest hype man. That's what I mean. For you to be standing there, and Dijon, too, standing there and, like, making fun of the whole thing and egging them on, it's bad behavior. If we're all LOLing about this Coldplay concert picture, then shouldn't we hold everyone to that same standard?
Everyone is LOLing about that Coldplay picture.
How does that make me feel?
I'm glad the wife... I think the woman was divorced already. So, like, only one family was ruined.
It's so hard to know what the truth is. For anyone who has been living fully under a rock, a video
Kiss cam.
came out of a kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. And there's this man and woman standing a la Titanic, like I'm the king of the world, fully one behind the other, single file, and his arms are fully wrapped around her, and she has her arms fully holding his. There is no mistaking the embrace as these two look up at the stage or look out at the stage and are just having the time of their, oop, they just saw the kiss cam. What does he do? He goes down like he took a bullet. She covers her face with her hands and turns her body around, away from the camera. Chris Martin, lead singer of Coldplay, says, oh, they must be really shy. Or they're having an affair. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the latter.
Yeah.
It was the CEO of a company, like a finance company, big money company.
With the head of the HR of that company.
Head of HR.
So he's resigned now, officially.
Head of HR. The person standing next to her, kind of holding her face, smiling and laughing like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Chief People Officer? Didn't know that was a term, but that sounds like it also has to do with human resources.
Yeah.
So sounds like the whole department is going to need a little overhaul.
How can you as an employee there now be like, you want to lecture me about the rules and stuff? Because she's on leave. I'm assuming she's probably going to be fired sooner or later.
I imagine it could have happened faster for the CEO because it just took the board of directors being like, you're out of here.
Yes.
Whereas I guess she would be considered an underling, and they have to make sure that there's no like power coercion.
Yes.
Like he forced me to be in a relationship with him.
Which didn't look like it.
Well,
there's a new video of them making out. So,
no!
From fans that were at the concert.
Because, of course, now, if you're still... No, I'm not going to give guidelines to cheaters.
No.
So let me rephrase it. The gall of going somewhere with, 60,000 of your closest friends or so, and thinking that your families and spouses wouldn't find out? Shame on you. And I'm sorry if I got up on my pulpit and you thought this was going to be hilarious and now I'm like wagging my finger, but fuck the both of them.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Like blatant, like have sex in my bed type of blatant bullshit. Okay, get it together. So the memes that have spawned from this are diabolical. Amazing. Official companies are taking it and running with it. This is the kind of summer levity I need in my life. Controversial take because, number one, there are families who are irreparably harmed by this. Yes. Irreparably harmed.
This, yes, is probably going to cause a divorce.
That's not funny. There are children involved. People's lives are ruined because of this. B, the memes are so fucking funny.
Yes.
Both can be true at the same time. I have a really hard time living in a gray world. Neal is very objective. He's very black and white. So sometimes we need that reminder of both things can be true. We can laugh at the memes and not be bad people. I would actually argue, now this is a philosophical debate, that the good that the memes are bringing into the world, the laughter, is worth the existence of the video, because you know what? They deserved to be found out.
Yes.
And the spouses deserve half, holla, and deserve to move on with their lives and find someone who values them. There's no way she doesn't get 50%, right? A video of you making out? There's no way.
Obviously, you can divorce on infidelity grounds, and probably, yes. I mean, it depends on where they live,
I was going to
too.
say, depends on the state, right?
But
no, I'll just divorce him in the state that serves me best.
They've got kids, so you're already on the hook until they're 18.
Child support.
So.
Oh, I know it's not about the money. Okay, and it's also not about looks. The pictures I've seen... Don't make me go here. The pictures I've seen where it's like, what an idiot, and putting a picture that they found of his wife
right
next to his mistress, as if like the mistress is a downgrade. Listen, I'm just going to say this as someone who's not very confident about themselves. I was in an experience where the mistress was a downgrade. Objectively, if you looked at two pictures, objectively, it doesn't make it easier for anyone. If anything, it maybe makes it worse. And also, shame on you, wag my finger again, for commenting on women's looks. Women's looks. That's not what this is about. There are 10,000 other funnier ways you can poke fun at this. You do not have to bring up their looks. What's the best meme you've seen?
Well, I saw a video of at a Comic-Con or a convention, Rainn Wilson with his arms around Michael Rosenbaum.
Okay, the people imitating it, that is probably one of my favorite things. That's what I mean. It's bringing us together. We just hope he gets his just desserts. She gets what she deserves. The wife gets what she deserves in a positive way. I have, like I said, it's so hard to know what is true these days. I have seen a picture where on social media where people have said, purported, alleged that it was a recent picture and she was in it with her children and her husband wearing a wedding ring. Like a family picture that was recent. Because everyone's like, oh, she wasn't wearing her wedding ring. I heard she's divorced anyway. Do we know she's divorced? Because if not, we're not giving her enough energy.
I could have sworn I read that she has been divorced since like 2022 or something.
Okay, so it could be an old picture. It could be that they're still cordial as a family and she just happened to be wearing a ring on that finger. Could be a lot of things.
The ring that he gave her. New guy gave her.
Oh, you wouldn't wear a new engagement ring. Well, they fucking made out at a Coldplay concert, so maybe you would. Guys, I'm sorry I'm so riled up about this.
So riled up.
I just think, like, everyone's getting interviews. The girl who took the video, who posted it online, is getting interviews with news outlets. She's talking about how at first she felt guilty, like she wasn't going to put it up because, you know, who wants to watch footage of a kiss cam video from a Coldplay concert, which, by the way, if those are my favorite memes, that if they had played it cool...
Yes, it wouldn't have... It would just be another Tuesday.
If you hadn't have gotten shot down... just full fall to the floor... No one would have ever posted it online. She said, I believe, she was watching it with a friend, and the friend is like, what are they doing? Like, why are they doing that? He is... Like, they're fully having an affair.
Yeah.
And so she posted it online because it was so funny.
It spread like wildfire.
And it immediately went viral.
But that like, we're going to get a 4-part Tubi. Like the
downfall of Diddy.
Yes. And then we're going to get a train wreck.
A Netflix special. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Not really the downfall, did he?
Well, we're not going to
We're
get
not
into
gonna
that
go
either.
into that. We're at 45 minutes.
That's nice, Timekeeper McGee.
I'm just saying.
I think the Coldplay, I just think...
Adam Pike went to that concert.
Really?
At the, I'm assuming
we know him from Big Brother. He's a Newfoundlander. Shout out.
He went, I'm assuming it's the Toronto venue. Because it was fairly recent.
Oh, I thought you meant he was at the Boston show.
No.
Because, since, now that people have seen this, they're going back through their videos being like, hey, did I film the crowd at any point?
Right.
And, like the way, if there's an accident, it's like, check your dash cams. Everyone's diligently pulling up their videos.
On ESPN's Not Top 10 that they used to do, that was actually good.
Not Top 10?
Every Friday they would do it. They would have... People would get, like, every month, probably, there's someone at a sporting event that gets caught, and you can clearly tell they're cheating with somebody.
Is it happening that often?
Maybe not every month, but a few times a year, there will be a kiss cam that goes to a couple that are like...
So what are the factors that made this huge? Because it was
the
Coldplay
reaction.
And there were 60,000 people.
And, yes, Chris Martin saying that.
They're calling it out.
And the dude, going down like he got shot. And it
being a CEO, I think.
Not just two, 18-year-old kids.
Nobodies, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. I'm also going to say, and I'm going to say this vaguely, and again, I don't want to talk politics. I don't want you to talk politics. Let's talk TV. This is a happy place. I've also really enjoyed the memes about the different things that have gotten in CEOs' ways lately. Such as, oh boy, and this is already a train wreck, such as submarines.
Yeah.
Getting in billionaires' ways.
Yeah.
Let's
they
just say.
get too overconfident.
Yep. So is that the curse of the CEO? Is that you sold your soul to the devil for money? Damn.
Mephisto.
I'm not sure where my brain's going right now. What's the one?
You're gonna have to give me more.
Is that the one? There's a new season of Slasher on Shudder.
Oh, that's Baphomet.
Baphomet. Should we not say it? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
like
people say Baphomet.
Beetlejuice.
You won't even watch the new one.
So you knew the name before? You've heard Baphomet?
Yeah.
The fact that they say Baphomet is definitely because it's an American show and that's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Okay.
If it was spelled M-E-T in French, you wouldn't pronounce the T. It would have to be spelled T-T-E.
It's definitely spelled M-E-T.
Yeah, that's Baphomet.
Yeah.
E-T is A.
It's probably from Supernatural or something of that.
But you Americans said it wrong. That's why it's relevant to talk about how I'm Canadian. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Go watch Love Island.
Go watch horror movies.
Tell us what horror movies to watch. We'll probably have seen it, and that's not a brag. It's just a fact of our TV watching, movie watching
I love
existence.
slashers the most.
Me too. I don't... Guys, are we going to get into it?
No, we're not.
That's the meanest thing you've ever said to me.
No, what are we
I don't love aliens
No,
stuff.
you don't love Supernatural or alien stuff.
Supernatural I'll watch
She
if
won't
it's
watch
Paranormal Activity.
War
if
of
it's
the Worlds
mainstream.
with me.
Oh, stupid. A zombie movie's got to be good as well. I have a lot of parameters.
Scary movie spoofing War of the Worlds. The robots coming out of the ground is a giant fucking iPod.
Stop.
Going to kill mode.
See, a good scary movie I think could bring the world back together. Isn't there one coming out?
Yes, and I think Anna Faris is coming back, and Brenda.
Oh, I think that could heal the world.
Yes, I've seen at least 2 of them in theaters.
I love that for you. We are such moviegoers. Okay.
You should see how we pee.
On that note, thanks for listening. Please like, rate, subscribe, join.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Click, emoji, share, rate, review, subscribe.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.